consume, to reproduce, and then to die. And I was kind of okay with that, because I'm a numbers guy, engineering background. But I felt like as I got older, it was a bit empty. And then I added a fifth element, and it was to enjoy myself, in that journey. And so that's the kind of, I guess, stark, truth, reality that I've sort of arrived at in midlife now.
Do you have a question about coaching?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, you just got to find your own way, it seems like.
I don't know. Is there a question there?
Does that seem like the right way to figure out?
It's a very general and foundationless sort of conclusion. I mean, you kind of find your own way. I mean, I don't know what that. Yeah, I suppose you do, but there's no teeth to that statement. It really is about understanding, if one wishes to understand, that one cannot be coached into anything of any significance, of any form of greatness or ultimate reality. Now, you can try to find your own way, and quite honestly, that's not going to work either. The only way that's going to happen is through the truth. And so when you mention, and when you end with a statement which says you got to find your own way, that is basically taking the jargon of how that statement is used in society. I'll just go try this and that and see what sticks. And that doesn't work. And so that's what you mean by find your own way. And that's why it has no teeth, because it's not going to work. You can try all kinds of things and not going to work. In other domains, you could try 100 things and some will work. But in this domain, you can't, because all your own ways, you have no your own ways. The only ways that you know are the ways that you've been conditioned into prescribing. So that the various things that you're going to try, they're all going to be prescriptions. So you can try to find your own way, but you won't. There's no starting point. There's no finding your own way. All of the questions that you ask, that human beings ask, come from the same well and same source that they ask all the questions in other domains. But those questions don't work here. There are no steps. In fact, it is precisely this, which is the basis for all coaching is over coaching. You cannot be coached into it, because a coach will take on someone who is unserious, because the coach isn't serious. A coach will take on someone who is not life devoted, because the coach isn't life devoted. So that nonsense doesn't work in this domain. There is no way. Either the desire, the genuine longing to devote oneself to the truth exists, or it does not. And if it does not, one is not bad. And if it does, one is not good.